Mom, where are you right now? I couldn't find you or Benny anywhere when I woke up. I was pretty confused. Anyway, I'll be going for a viewing at the high school. I'm thinking of going to today. So I think I'll be back sometime after lunch. Could you please make Benny a proper lunch? Are you guys still not home? It's nighttime and Benny still isn't back. Would you mind explaining what's going on here? Benny is with you, right? If he isn't, I'm calling the cops. It's not normal for Benny to not be home at this time. He should be settling down now and getting ready for bed.
Wait! Benny's with me. Don't worry. Whatever you do, do not call the police, David.
Mom, what are you doing? Why have you been ignoring my messages all day? I've been going out of my mind with worry.
David, listen to me. We won't be coming home again. I want you to go and live with your father at his house. From now on, me and Benny will be living together, just the two of us.
What? Wait, what? Seriously? What are you talking about? Why would you? This makes no sense. Mom, where are you? Tell me where you are. Hello? Mom.
David?
Is that Mom? Answer the phone. You seriously need to cut this out. Mom, why do you keep blanking me? I've been messaging you for months now, but you've never replied. At least tell me where you are. Me and Dad have been looking for you for so long.
Big bro, it's me, Benny. I'm messaging you from Mom's phone right now. I want to come home. I'm lonely.
Benny, is that really Benny?
Yeah, really.
You're using Mom's phone. Why?
Mom told me I'm banned from messaging you and Dad, but I'm lonely. That's why I took Mom's phone from her bedside table while she slept, and that's how I'm messaging you now.
I see. It sounds like things have been tough for you. You did good, kid. Why did Mom ban you from messaging us? Did she give you a reason?
I don't really know.
Where are you right now?
I'm in a place called Columbus, Indiana. Do you know it?
What? That's right next to us. Do you have any more details? Like which town you're in? Or your address?
I'm not sure. We haven't been here very long, and I'm not used to it here yet.
Oh, really? Where were you before that?
All kinds of places. We keep staying at these random old guys' houses. I've never seen any of them before, and they give me the creeps.
Random old guys. What about school? Which elementary school have you been going to? Have you been switched out of schools every time you move? Or what?
I haven't been going to school.
What?
Mom said I don't have to go to school anymore. So I've been in the house the whole time.
Oh my God. And what about your mom? What has she been doing? I want you to do your best to tell me whatever you can, Benny. Be that things like your mom's work, things about like the guy you're staying with, which areas you've been living in. Anything is fine.
I don't know. Mom always comes home first thing in the morning and sleeps all day until the evening. The old guy we're staying with right now does sometimes give me food, but Mom doesn't do anything except sleep when she's home. I want to go home already.
Don't worry, Benny. We're going to get you home before you know it. I have some instructions for you. Can you be brave and do as your big brother tells you? First of all, I want you to sneak out of the house without anyone noticing. Do you think you can do that?
Sure, I could do that. I should be able to sneak out just fine.
All right, great. In that case, I want you to take your mom's phone and sneak out of the house.
You want me to take Mom's phone? But won't she get mad at me? I don't think I'm allowed to do that.
You won't be anywhere near the house when she realizes. How could she get mad at you? If your big bro says it's fine, then it's fine. You officially have my permission to leave that house with Mom's phone.
Okay, got it.
All right, cool. Let me know when you're away from the house and we'll do a video call. I'll probably know where you are if you show me your surroundings. Do you know how to do video calls?
Yeah, that's the thing I did with Daddy before, right? Where you can see each other on the phone?
Yep, that's the one. I'll call you as soon as I know you've made it out of the house safely, so message me when you do, okay? Oh, wait a second. Do you have any money?
No, but there's $10 on the living room table.
Oh, really? Sweet. That'll do. All right, I want you to take the $10 and Mom's phone with you when you sneak out of the house. You don't have to rush. Take your time and make sure it's safe to leave before doing anything. Once you're outside, I want you to be careful on the roads. Watch out for cars and bikes, okay? When you get out of the house, I want you to walk a few minutes before messaging me. I'll come out as soon as I know you're out there. I promise.
All right, got it. Hey, David, where's Benny? Oh, this was you, wasn't it? I bet you and that asshole dad of yours came and took him while I was asleep, didn't you? You're with him now, aren't you? Put your father on. Please, David, you have no right to do this. Give me back my son.
Excuse me, who are you?
You know full well who I am, boy. It's me, your mom.
Nope, I don't know who you are or who this number belongs to.
I am messaging you from my boyfriend's phone because mine went missing and I can't find it anywhere. Benny has it, doesn't he? Go on, where is he? Tell me where my son is. There's no way he could have gone out all on his own. He messaged you, didn't he? I bet he took my phone from the bedside table while I was asleep, that little brat. Hurry up and give him back. I'm that boy's parent and legal guardian.
You've got some nerve. What about me? You speak as if I don't exist. I've never given Benny back. I've never forgotten the day you suddenly abandoned me and took my little brother. You've been ignoring my messages for months. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. You haven't been sending Benny to school since you took him, have you? I know all about how he's been for weeks at a time without leaving the house. What the hell do you think you're doing? He's 6 years old, and he needs to go to school. What exactly have you been doing all this time? You have no right to get Benny involved in whatever shady business you're wrapped up in.
Oh, you really are just like your dad. The apple didn't fall far from the tree with you two, did it? Is it any wonder with you being so stressful for me when you act like this? You complain about me not replying to your messages, but you never listen to a word I say. You think you're so clever with your rational arguments and your sound reasoning, don't you? This is why I had to leave you. You left me no choice. I only have one kind son, and his name is Benny. Why did you have to turn out this way? Why are children only lovable when they're young?
I don't care, Mom. Your words don't hurt me anymore, so you can say whatever you like. But if you don't want to listen to my rational arguments and sound reasoning, then how about you stop doing crazy, messed up things? Who was it the one who fought my dad in court to win legal custody over Benny on the promise that they'd do everything in their power to give him a good upbringing? Oh yeah, it was you. In spite of that, I never once saw you work while we lived together. To make matters worse, you never lifted a finger around the house, and you never once acted like a mother to Benny. If you really loved Benny, wouldn't you have at least sent him to school? If you really loved him, at the very minimum, you would have made sure he was fed, clothed, and happy. He wouldn't have been just left completely to fend for himself if I wasn't around. No, all you cared about was going out to spend the night at your guy friend's house. You're beyond saving.
What choice did I have? It wasn't my fault. It's not easy to find a job as a single mother, you know. I couldn't even afford to keep up with the rent on that place anymore. That's why I left. I had no choice. Do you think I wanted to up sticks and leave my old life behind like that? Stop trying to paint me as some lazy bum. I am looking for work. It's just difficult. Just because you can't see my effort doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Why don't you try being a little more considerate for once in your life? Ugh, do you enjoy attacking your own mother? Do you enjoy making me out to be the pinnacle of all evil? Quit sticking your uneducated, ignorant nose into adult affairs, you petulant little brat. God, you make me sick.
Huh? That's funny. I could have sworn Dad told me that he gave you more than enough money to cover the rent for a while longer. Surprise, surprise. It would appear that everything you just told me, as usual, is a big moist pile of steaming crap. He also pays you a pretty hefty sum in child support every month, doesn't he? Do you think the fact that you don't have any money could possibly have something to do with the fact that you go out every day blowing money on alcohol and meals at fancy restaurants like it grows on trees? If you're so strapped for cash, how the hell can you go out and afford such luxury branded accessories and high-end clothes? Don't claim that you want Benny back if you're not capable of being his mother.
You really did grow up to be a vile piece of shit, huh, David? So you're even familiar with my financial situation, are you? Well, aren't you just the cleverest little know-it-all? Why do kids have to grow up? You get to middle school age and suddenly you think you're a genius with the answers to all of the world's problems. The only reason I fought so desperately for custody of you both was to cause your scumbag dad as much trouble as humanly possible. Plus, if I have kids, I'm eligible for child support, and for the two of you, that goes double. Your asshole dad's a big pushover, so I knew that if I ever said I was struggling for cash, he wouldn't hesitate to send me whatever I needed out of worry for you two. Sadly, he reduced the payments to the bare minimum required for food and rent when he found out about my proclivity for branded accessories and expensive clothes. And that, my boy, is why I had to leave, because your father is a greedy tightwad. See? Do you see now that none of this is my fault?
Don't screw around with me, Mom. You cannot be serious. This is all your fault. You did your best to keep it hidden, but I know all about how you've been cheating on Dad and what led to you guys divorcing. I know everything. It was you who destroyed this family, Mom. You and nobody else. I won't forgive you as long as I live.
Who cares? Like I give a damn if you forgive me or not. You're just some jumped-up little brat who thinks his opinion matters more than it does. But mark my words, David, you will be giving me back the boy. I'll be totally screwed without those child support payments.
Listen, Mom, I shouldn't need to tell you this, but Benny's child support money isn't supposed to be funding your wardrobe. You really are the most selfish person I've ever met. I'd be surprised if you'd ever thought about anyone else in your whole miserable life. I won't let you use Benny as a tool in your twisted game anymore. He's gonna be living with me and Dad from here on out.
What? But you can't do that. I'm his legal guardian.
Dad just got done talking to a lawyer. He said it's possible for him to reclaim custody of Benny in court if he can prove that you're not fit to be a mother. Sure, it'll be stressful and take a lot of work, but believe me, if it's proof they want, we have it.
No, you're wrong. This was already decided in court, you moron. Do you seriously think the judges have time to listen to you whine and drag up the same rehashed bullshit from the past? Their time is valuable, and you don't get to waste it. We already fought this battle, and you will respect the result, you insolent little toe rag. How the hell do you expect to get them to overturn the verdict?
You're even more detached from reality than I thought. You don't deserve to be called a mother after the way you've behaved these past months. Besides, you do realize there's a legal obligation for kids Benny's age to go to school. What makes you think you can break the law and get away with it? I don't know that much about the hows and whys, but the gist of what the lawyer told Dad, the bottom line is that you're not going to be able to carry on having Benny live with you like you have been.
Me breaking the law? What a load of baloney. A legal obligation to go to elementary school? Don't make me laugh. He can still go to high school when he's old enough, so quit commenting on things you don't understand.
You're the one who has no idea what you're talking about. I literally just read a news story online about some parents from Wyoming who got sentenced to a year in prison for not sending the kids to school for years. How about you look it up for yourself? You'll soon see how wrong you are.
Wait, what? Seriously? Oh, no way, this is all a ruse to scare me into accepting your demands. Your dad put you up to this, didn't he? Wait, I just looked it up and you were right. Oh my God.
And that's not all. Even if we forget the fact that you haven't been sending Benny to school, you still haven't been feeding him properly. He told me everything, Mom. What you did to that boy constitute actual neglect. He said the only reason he didn't starve was because the strange old guy you were staying with sometimes gave him food. It's true, isn't it? Let's face it, you were hardly ever enthusiastic about cooking for me when we lived together. If I was lucky, I got a couple of meals a week. You weren't working, but you didn't do anything around the house either, did you? You're nothing but an evil, low-life oxygen thief. You're not even capable of looking after your own kids. But you think you deserve child support? Wake up and smell the coffee, idiot.
No, you can't do this. Benny needs his mother. He's young, and it's vital that he live with me during such an important stage in his development. I will not let his asshole father steal him from me. Besides, surely Benny wants to live with his mom.
Yep, exactly. This is what your actions leads to. And you have yourself to blame. If you don't understand that at this point, I don't know what else to say to you, other than maybe, how about seeing a psychiatrist?
But how am I supposed to live without Benny?
I don't know. Maybe try asking your boyfriend. That's who you live with now, right?
He lets me live here with him, but he won't give me any money. That was where Benny's child support payments came in. How can I go back to spending carefully after living with your dad? He gave me all the money I ever wanted.
If you were so happy with Dad, why did you betray him? Nah, don't even bother answering that. I already know why. Because you're the most selfish human being to ever walk the face of this planet.
David, please. Don't hang your mother out to dry like this. I need you. I need you now more than ever.
But I thought I was your least favorite son. What was it you always said to me? You're just like your dad? Even looking at you makes me feel sick. And now you're begging for my help? Now you're pretending you actually want me in your life? Give me a break.
No, I don't mean literally. That was just a figure of speech. You're my baby boy, and I love you, David.
Cut the crap, Mom, 'cause it ain't gonna work. Here are my final words to you as your son. Don't ever have any more children. You're not fit to be a mother, and all you'll ever do is make them miserable.
Hey, big bro. The train's almost at its last stop.
Ah, you're at the last stop already. Nice work, Benny.
Yep, I can't wait to meet you and Dad again. I am really gonna get to meet you, right?
Of course you are. Don't be silly. You know your big bro would never lie to you, right?
You wouldn't?
Wait, are you actually asking me? Me and Dad are already waiting for you at the station, so chill.
Okay, neat.
Hey, Benny, I know it took me way longer to come out and get you like I said I would. Sorry if I made you feel lonely. From here on out, we'll always be together.
Really? Can we all live together again now? Mom too?
About that, sorry, Benny, your mom isn't going to be living with us anymore. Do you miss her?
I don't know. It's not that I hate her, but I'm super happy to get to live with you and Dad again.
Me too. Guess what me and Dad are gonna rustle up for dinner when you get home later? Your favorite, hamburger and fries. How about we play a few rounds of Peeps Cube afterwards? You know how much you love losing to me at video games, right?
No way! There's no way I'm gonna lose. Prepare to meet your maker. Hey, big bro, I love you.
After that, me and Dad waited a little while longer at the station until his train arrived. And with that, we were united. Benny, who we hadn't seen in a very long time, was way thinner than before. When we hugged him, he suddenly burst into tears on us. I have no idea what became of our mom. My dad agreed to meet up with her lawyer to return her phone. Before long, she lost custody of Benny, and after my dad reported her to the cops for not sending him to school, they opened up an investigation and are currently in the process of filing charges against her. Apparently, she carried on living with her boyfriend for a little while longer after that, but eventually, due to the way she treated her kids and constantly begged him for money, his patience reached its limits. With that, he broke up with her and kicked her out of his house. My mom's whereabouts once again became a mystery. I have no idea where she is or what she's doing now, but one thing I'm certain, she ruined her shot at a happy life a long time ago. As for Benny, he was a little clingy and never left my side when he first moved back in with me and Dad. I'm guessing the trauma of having to accompany his mom as she moved from one strange old guy's house to another, as well as being constantly neglected, took a toll on him. That said, I'm relieved to see him gradually returning back to his bright, energetic, if not somewhat annoying old self. But in all seriousness, emotional trauma of that kind isn't something that goes away overnight, and me and my dad are committed to providing him with all the love, care, and affection he needs to restore his trust in the world. As far as my part in that, I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure me and my little bro get to make a bunch of amazing memories together.
Hugo, there's something I wanted to check with you. Do you have some time now? I thought you would be at home at this hour.
Yeah, it's been a while since I heard from you. I never expected you to be the one to start the conversation. What's wrong? When was the last time we talked? Maybe on the day we got our divorce. So what did you want again? How's Kai doing? I hope he's doing well.
Kai's doing fine. There's nothing you have to be worried about. I thought you still keep in touch with him. He told me you text him on a daily basis. What's the point of asking me when you can check on him yourself? Just text him and ask if he's doing okay.
It's already been a few months since I got a divorce with you. Time really flies by, huh? I do keep in touch with him, but I haven't seen him in person. Can you imagine how hard it is when you can't meet your beloved son for so many months? Of course, I miss him. I want to know how he's doing and make sure he's happy.
I don't really get it, to be honest. Well, never mind. Let's get straight to the point. I need to talk to you about something.
You said you wanted to check about something with me. What is it?
I was organizing our stuff today, and I found some of your things mixed up with ours. I thought I made sure I didn't bring any of your stuff with us. I'm guessing that Kay brought it with him as a mistake. Can I just get rid of it?
Did I forget to bring some of my stuff with me when I left?
It's your guitar. I don't know why, but it turns out we bought it with us. Didn't you tell me that you've been playing the guitar since you were in middle school? I thought the guitar was expensive. Why did you not bring it with you?
Alright, my guitar. I actually gave it to Kai when you guys moved out. He said he wanted it, so I decided it might be about time to pass it on to my son.
Oh, really? He never told me that.
What's the big deal? You don't mind that, do you? I'm Kai's father. I could at least give him a present. Just a little present from his father.
No, you don't need to ask me. I was just worried that Kay might have accidentally brought it with him. If you gave it to him as a present, I guess we don't have to go and return it to you.
Yeah, just keep it. Is that all you wanted to ask me?
Yeah, that's all.
Okay then. You don't have to check with me if you find more of my stuff mixed up with yours. Just do whatever you want with it. Whether you decide to sell it or dump it is completely up to you.
Okay, I won't ask you anymore.
Yeah, there's no need to ask me. By the way, there's something I was wondering about. Why'd you know that I text Kai regularly? Does he tell you when he gets a text from me?
Why are you suddenly asking me that?
No. I'm just wondering. You don't like it when Kai talks about me, do you? You usually want to avoid topics that are related to me, so I couldn't really imagine Kai telling you about us keeping in touch, you know?
You've said it yourself earlier, right? You're his father, although we already got divorced. Our divorce doesn't change the fact that you're still his only father. He's still in 6th grade. I know he still misses you, and it's natural to think that there's things he can only discuss with his father. I wouldn't get angry just because he texts his father once in a while. I know better than that.
Great. I guess you're a better mother than I thought. I actually thought you were doing what you initially said you'd do.
What are you talking about?
Remember when we brought Kai his first smartphone? You were worried that he might get in trouble using the internet and social media. And you were looking for ways to protect him from those malicious ads and users. Then you came across this software that allows parents to monitor the kids' activities on social media and see their messages using our computers.
Oh, right. That software I found on the internet. I never installed it though. You told me that it was too much.
He might still be in elementary school, but we have to protect our kids' privacy. I thought you might have actually installed the software to keep an eye on Kai.
God, no. I do check his phone once in a while to make sure he's not in trouble, but he agrees to it. I have his permission.
That's good to hear. As long as he agrees to it, it should be fine. I wish the best for Kai, you know. I'm sorry I got suspicious of you.
It's okay, I understand. I know you love him. He's your only son. Sorry for texting you so late. Thanks for your time. You have work tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll have to leave early, so I'm planning to take a quick shower and go to sleep. Make sure to take good care of Kai. How was school today? Did you have fun?
It was just a normal day at school. Nothing special. My friends were a bit awkward at first when my last names changed all of a sudden, but now they're used to it. They've been really nice to me. It's fun playing with them.
Oh, right. I should have known better about what you might face at school because of our divorce. Were you made fun of at school?
Nah, not really. Everyone's used to my new last name now. I'm doing fine, Dad.
That's great to hear. Did you have any other problems at school? You can tell me anything. I'm always on your side. I'll do whatever I can to keep you happy, Kai. What's wrong? Tell me if there's anything I can help you with. We don't live together anymore like we used to, but I'll always be your dad. I'm always here for you.
I want to move in with you, Dad.
I didn't expect you to say that. Are you sure you're doing okay? Did you have a fight with Mom? Are you having problems with her?
Mom hasn't been coming home for a while now. I haven't seen her for days. I'm always alone at night, and it's pretty scary when I'm left alone in the dark. I want someone to be in the house when I sleep. I'm starting to feel lonely.
Wait a minute. Did you just say that Mom's not coming home? Why? Did she tell you the reason?
I don't know. We don't really talk at home. She just tells me to be a good boy and leaves without telling me where she's going.
I see. That's not really safe if she leaves you all alone.
How long's it been since she left you? Maybe a few days? She comes home sometimes, but I don't keep track of the exact number of days when she's at home. She's usually on her phone, so we rarely have any conversation. I do try to talk to her, but I don't think she listens to what I say, so there's not really a point in trying to have a conversation with her.
Maybe she found a job. Did she tell you anything about it?
Nope, she hasn't told me anything.
Okay. I wonder what she's doing. But she does things around the house and takes care of you, right? Like do the laundry, clean the house, and prepare the food you eat.
No, she doesn't do anything at all. I'm always the one doing the chores. She expects me to do everything on my own. She gets angry when I don't do them for her. She gets furious.
Really? Does she have anger problems?
It's really scary when she gets angry. When I refused and asked her to cook dinner for me a few days ago, she locked my room from the outside, and I was grounded in my room until she came back. I was starving, and I had to survive on the snacks I had hidden in my room. I'm scared of Mom. I think she's crazy. Hey, Dad, I need your help. I don't want to be with Mom anymore. Can I move in with you, Dad? I can't stand living like this any longer.
No, you can't come here.
Why? Do you hate me? Are you tired of taking care of me like Mom is?
No, that's not it. Mom must be having a hard time too. She must be busy getting used to her new lifestyle because she just got a divorce.
Really?
Yeah. Listen, Kai. There's so many things we have to do when we become adults. Adults are always busy, busier than you can imagine. So be a good boy and support your mom, okay?
Okay, I'm sorry I complained.
It's okay. You can tell me anything you want. By the way, have you been practicing the guitar? The one I gave you as a present.
Yeah, it's starting to be my hobby. Mom's not at home, so I'm usually really bored. I play the guitar all the time when I'm at home.
Do you have the sheet music I gave you that has the guitar chords on them? You tried playing those songs?
Not yet, it's still too hard for me. But I'll give it a try. Do you think I'll be able to play it if I practice hard?
Definitely. Try taking a look at them. See the second song on the sheet? That's my favorite song to play on the guitar. I especially love the chorus of the song. How about you take a look when you have time? Try playing the chorus and singing along to it.
Yeah, I'll take a look and give it a try, Dad.
I know you'll also love it. It's really a great piece. So hang in there, Kai. You can do it. If you're patient, there will be things waiting for you in the future.
Okay, Dad.
Hugo, have you talked to Kai recently?
What? That's a sudden question. Is there anything you're worried about?
No, not really. I was just wondering if you're still keeping in touch with Kai. So, have you been texting him?
Well, I just texted him yesterday. Just some small talk, though. Nothing much. I wanted to check if he's doing fine at school. Make sure that he wasn't being made fun of. And, is that all you wanted to know?
Did Kai tell you anything in particular when you texted him yesterday? Like, I don't know, maybe about me or, you know?
Oh yeah. You told me that you weren't coming home. Is that what you were worried about?
Yeah, and what did you think? Are you angry with me? Do you think I'm not taking good care of him enough?
Why would I be angry at you?
Because you wanted custody of Kai when we got divorced. I ended up winning and got custody of Kai because I looked after him most of the time when you were at work. But you were never happy with the results. I thought you might be angry about me leaving Kai alone at home.
You're a single mother. I understand that you have to leave him alone once in a while. I know you're busy every day. It's not like you're going out to play, right? Thought you might have found a new job. I assumed that was the reason why you rarely came home, but that not the case?
Oh, yes, that's why I've been busy recently. I still haven't told Kai about my new job, but I started working part-time after we got a divorce.
I see. Well, Kai's already in 6th grade. He should be capable of looking after himself while you're at work. You might feel lonely sometimes, but he should be fine as long as you make time for him once in a while. He'll understand.
But I'm worried that Kai might still be too young to understand. Did he complain to you about anything?
He did tell me that he wanted to move in with me, so I told him no, obviously.
Why?
What do you mean, why? It's obvious, isn't it? You have custody over him. He can't just move in with me. It would be best for him if he just stayed with you, like we decided.
Really? Do you think so? What a surprise. I thought you were the type to do whatever Kai wanted. I thought you would allow him to move in if he told you he preferred to be with you. You really wanted custody over him.
Yeah, I love him, so it's natural that I wanted custody over him. But I realized that nothing really mattered as long as he's happy. I knew you would be a good mother, so I thought I should just accept it. If you weren't so eager to get a divorce, I wouldn't have separated ways with you in the first place.
I know, I'm very sorry about that. I'm sorry I caused all this mess.
No, it's okay. It's all over now. Let's go back to the topic. We were talking about Kai, remember?
Yeah, right.
You know, he's in his adolescence. Kids his age can be really sensitive. He might be feeling a bit worried because his parents just got divorced. With the sudden change in environment, he might have just wanted to talk to someone. But don't be so worried, okay? It'll pass soon.
Okay, thanks for the advice. I never thought I would be receiving advice from you when I just got divorced. It feels a bit weird, to be honest.
I'm willing to help if it's related to Kai. Don't care about the rest, though.
Yeah, I know. It's nice to hear that you're still willing to help me look after Kai.
You might be worried about Kai after what you heard from him, but I hope you could leave it to me.
Just trust me, and I'll take good care of him.
Yep. I trust you. I can be a good listener when Kai needs someone to talk to. I know it can be hard for you sometimes as a single mom, but I'm rooting for you. As long as you take care of him as his mother, it's entirely up to you.
Okay, leave everything to me. Sorry to take your time, but talking to you made me feel a bit better. Thanks, Hugo.
No problem. See ya.
Hey, what the hell are you thinking? Explain to me what's going on now.
What's the matter? Calm down, okay? I don't know what you're talking about. You have to tell me in detail what you're complaining about. I'm confused.
Don't pretend like you know nothing. I just got a letter from the court saying there was an objection to the court's decision about custody. What's going on? You have to be the one who objected.
Oh, that was fast. Didn't think the court would act so quickly.
You can be the only one who objected. What are you planning to do? Why are you suddenly complaining about me having custody over our son? I thought you accepted it.
It's a surprise that you still seem confused why you got the letter. Do you not realize what you've been doing to Kai?
What am I doing to him?
You go out every night, leaving your son alone at home. Do you think that's acceptable behavior? I can't approve of your behavior as Kai's father. That's why I objected to the court's decision.
I already explained to you about this before, and you told me that you were okay with that. You even reassured to me that Kai would understand.
I was lying to you, obviously. Did you really think I was serious? You were lying to me too, so you can't just blame me. You lied about your part-time job. You never had a job, did you? And I know you also secretly keep an eye on Kai's phone. You check his messages without his permission.
What? No, I don't. I really have no idea what you're talking about. Can you stop blaming me for what I never did? Stop imagining things and making up stuff.
I'm not making stuff up. I know everything, and I have proof too. That's why I acted cold when I was texting Kai the other day. I did it on purpose. I bet you felt reassured, seeing me refuse when Kai said he wanted to move in with me.
So you planned this all along? It was part of your act?
Of course it was. If I allowed Kai to move in with me believing what he told me, what would you have done? You might have hurt Kai and forbidden him to text me again.
Why would I ever hurt my son? I'm his mother, okay?
Mother? I see. If you were still his mother, I wouldn't have objected to the court's decision.
Huh? What do you mean?
You should know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about your new boyfriend. How's the date with him? Did you have fun while your son waited at home all alone in the night?
Why do you know all this? How did you find out about my new boyfriend? Don't tell me you hired a detective.
I told you I know everything, and I also have proof. To ensure that I get custody over Kai this time, I needed to collect as much proof as I can. After Kai told me about how you've been treating him, I did some research about what you've been up to.
What do you know about me?
Well, I know now that you've been dating this guy since when we were married, and I also found out that you never told him about you having a son. I kind of figured that you really were a horrible woman from the way you were treating your own son, but you were way worse than what I imagined.
We were already divorced. It's none of your business. Just leave me alone. Don't bring up things after our divorce. It's too late now.
It is actually my business. Kai is my son. And if you've been dating your boyfriend all this time, hiding the fact that you were cheating on me, I have to do some investigation, right? It doesn't matter if we're already divorced or not. You don't make any sense. You know that?
Okay, I give in. I don't care. You object as much as you want. If you want custody over Kai so much, go on. I'll give it to you. Are you happy now?
That's with your defiant attitude. You're gonna give in so easily? Or are you just gonna let go of your parental right? Don't take back what you said. I warned you.
There's no way I can win if you bring this case to court. You have the upper hand. There's no point for me to fight against you when I already know that I'll lose.
You give in so easily. I thought you wanted custody so bad when we got divorced. I guess you don't want him anymore now that things are going well with your boyfriend.
Shut up. You want custody. I don't need it anymore. It's a win-win. What more do you want?
So you're gonna get remarried after letting go of your parental rights. Well, what a woman. You think you can do whatever with your child. Why did you want custody over our son in the first place? You make no sense to me.
Back when we just got divorced, I didn't know if things would go well with him. I always thought I wanted to be with him. But what if he left me? I feel so lonely if I end up being alone, so I needed Kai for my mental support.
What the hell are you thinking? Being your son doesn't mean you could do anything to him. You said you didn't want to feel lonely, but have you ever imagined how lonely Kai felt when you left him all alone in the night while you visited your boyfriend? You're a horrible mother. No, you're a horrible human being.
Okay, call me whenever you want. I don't care what you think of me. My boyfriend proposed to me the other day, so I won't be lonely for the rest of my life. Just do whatever you want with Kai. It's all up to you now.
What a complete idiot you are. I really don't know what to say to you at this point.
I don't care what you say. If Kai's moving in with you, I don't think we'll ever need to get in touch again. I'll start my life as a new wife. Goodbye.
Hopefully you get to remarry him. Your boyfriend is planning to take back his proposal after finding out about your horrible personality.
What did you say? What do you mean by that?
I came across your boyfriend the other day. We had a little chat. He wanted to know my story, so I told him everything. Then he said that he can't marry a woman like you. Uh-oh.
What? You met him? How? Are you serious?
Yeah, he was eager to know more about you.
What do you think you're doing? You just ruined my future. You ruined my plans. You ruined everything.
You were about to ruin Kai's life. And Kai is the most important person in my life, so I can't let you do that. You're supposed to be his guardian, but you were so caught up in your romantic life that you neglected him. I don't care what happens to you, honestly. We're not related anymore. Now you've lost your husband, son, and your boyfriend. I guess you'll be alone for the rest of your life. I'll be living my life happily with my beloved son. Goodbye. After story. After I got custody over my son, Kai moved in with me like he had always hoped. I'm glad I'm finally able to live with my beloved son again. Now that I've got proof of her cheating on me while we were still married, I got her to pay me some compensation money. Of course, I also made her pay for child support. My ex-wife lost everything in her life. She lost custody, lost her boyfriend she was about to marry, now she's lost all of her savings as well. But it's what she deserved. She's been hiding the truth with all the lies that she's been telling the people around her. But now that we've all found out the truth, she has no other choice but to accept the harsh reality that awaits her. I've never been happier, and I'm more than happy that I'm finally able to live with Kai. But it doesn't change the fact that I ignored his desperate texts asking for my help. It was part of my plan, but I can't forgive myself for being such a bad father to him after I promised to be on his side no matter what. I apologized to Kai about that, and he told me not to worry about it. He seemed to understand what my plan was. He's a smart kid. The chorus of my favorite song says, "I'll come and get you no matter what." I knew that my ex-wife was keeping an eye on what I send him via messages, so I tried to send Kai a secret message, hoping he would get what I wanted to tell him. He got my message when I told him to take a look at my favorite song, so he knew that I had a plan. He said it motivated him to strive harder until I came to rescue him out of the mess. I was stuck for words when he told me so. I really can't thank him enough for trusting me all this time. I promised myself that I would take great care of my son for the rest of my life, and that I would do whatever I can to make him happy.
Hey, Robbie, your mom just messaged me. She asked if you want us all to go out for dinner on Saturday for Sunday. Which day do you think is best?
You mean this weekend?
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't do either. I'm busy this weekend.
Huh? Why? Do you have plans?
You'll never believe it, babe. My boss invited me out to play golf with him.
Oh, I see. Well, your mom did say either Saturday or Sunday is fine. Surely you're not golfing with your boss both days.
Yeah, I am. I swear it feels like all he talks about is golf these days. He's totally obsessed. He went around inviting all the guys at work, but no one else is really into it, so they all turned him down. I felt bad for him, and well, yeah, I ended up agreeing to go both days like the sucker I am.
Wow, he must be completely addicted if he's dragging you down there on both your days off. I wonder if he realizes he's keeping you away from your family.
Yeah, I think it's because he knows you don't have kids.
I get that people with kids probably wouldn't be crazy about the idea of spending all their days off golfing with the boss. But just because we have kids doesn't mean I don't want to spend time with you. Does he think about that when he's pestering you to go with him? I hope he's a little more considerate in the future.
You said it, babe. Don't worry, I told him this weekend was the only time I'd be able to hang out with him this month.
That's good. No worries, sweetie. I'll talk to your mom about rescheduling the dinner for next week.
Sorry, I feel bad now.
It's okay. If anything, I'm the one who should be worried about you. You seem to be at work all the time lately. Are things busier than usual there? To think you're now spending your days off with your boss too. Is everything okay? I hope you're not overdoing it, honey. You know we all have our limits, and there's no shame admitting you need some chill time.
It's cool, I'm fine. Actually, I guess I have been kinda exhausted lately. I hit the hay as soon as I get home these days. I'm out like a light the second my head hits the pillow.
It's no wonder you're tired with all the hours you've been working. You're out on the first train in the morning and home on the last train at night. I'm surprised you're still able to function on a schedule that hectic.
Sorry you get left to do all the housework, babe. I know we should be splitting it down the middle because we both work, but I just haven't had time lately.
It's fine, sweetie, don't worry. I can tell how busy you are. I know housework is the last thing you need on your plate right now. Oh yeah, did you want a lunch making for work tomorrow?
A lunch? Why?
Didn't you say you were eating store-bought junk for lunch and dinners most days? A healthy body is a healthy mind, honey, so there's only so much a person can take running on food like that. Will you let me make you a healthy lunch? I'd feel so much better if you were eating something healthy at least once a day.
It's fine, really. Besides, you have work too. You don't need to worry about me. Plus, won't making healthy lunches for me take ages?
I can have something ready to go in 30 minutes. Piece of cake.
But 30 minutes out of your morning is a lot. Why make life harder than it has to be? You already do enough for me. I don't eat junk food every day, I promise. Going to Peep Mark on my lunch break is part of my routine now. And it's not like it's all unhealthy there. Some of their sandwiches have lettuce in, you know. You know how it is, health foods are fashionable these days. They have whole sections for people trying to lose weight and keep fit. I even bought a salad and an apple last week.
I'm glad to hear you're at least conscious of this stuff. Doesn't store-bought stuff all the time get boring, though?
Nope, it's not like I eat the same thing every day. I go to the convenience store near the office. My culinary life is jam-packed with variety, I promise.
Really? Well, okay, in that case, I won't make you anything. But if you ever change your mind, just say the word and I'll wrestle you something up.
Got it, I will. Thanks for thinking of me, babe. I appreciate you. I'm gonna do my best to get on top of everything at work so things finally calm down. Hopefully we can fit in some us time real soon.
Robbie, are you there? Where are you right now? Why aren't you home yet? It's 2 a.m. in the morning. Is everything okay? I'm so worried. I can't sleep. Please respond.
Sorry, I must have snoozed.
You were asleep? At work? Surely your office is closed at 2 a.m. in the morning.
No, I'm in an internet cafe.
An internet cafe? I was sure it must be something to do with work. Why are you in an internet cafe, and why didn't you come home?
The boss asked me to stay for overtime, and I came while I was on my nighttime break. I brought with some snacks. I only plan on being here for like 30 minutes. I thought it might be nice to watch some videos on PeepTube, away from the crazy atmosphere of the office while I ate. It's just nice to get away from the place sometimes, you know? I swear I planned on being out within 30 minutes, but I must have fallen asleep.
Most net cafes work on an automatic extension system, right?
Right! That's why no one woke me up.
I see. Yeah, that was a relief. I was so worried about you. You always seem kind of gloomy whenever I see you at home lately. I couldn't help but wonder if something was wrong.
Huh? Wait, what? I seem gloomy?
Yeah, you never eat with me either. You're almost never home. It was the same when we went for dinner with your mom recently, too. No sooner had you taken the last bite of your hamburger than you were up and out of the restaurant like a hurricane. Your mom just looked at me with this blank expression and said that was weird. Something has to be up when even your mom is saying stuff.
Oh, that. I got invited out by my friend that day. I was in a rush is all. Nothing weird, babe, honest.
How do you have time for all these social appointments when you're so busy with work? You probably fell asleep because you don't even give your body a chance to rest on your days off. Tiredness is bound to catch up with you when you're constantly running around like a headless chicken.
Maybe you're right.
You must feel so stiff after falling asleep in an internet cafe. Sit tight, honey. I'm gonna come pick you up in the car. We'll get you home in a jiffy and you can get a good night's sleep.
No, it's fine. You really don't have to do that.
Huh? But the trains aren't running anymore. It's 2 a.m.
I know that, but I don't want to make you drive at this time. I'm here now, so I think I'm gonna browse PeepTube a little while longer.
You do have work tomorrow, right?
Sure, but it's fine. I'll just go straight from the net cafe. They have showers.
What about changing your clothes? It's the middle of summer, Robbie. You must have been sweating buckets today. You're gonna stink the place out if you go to the office like that tomorrow. I really think you should at least come and get changed.
It's cool. I'll get a new pair of underpants from the store. There are showers here, so I won't smell. I promise. Just relax. You have work tomorrow too, babe. You should hurry up and sleep.
But Robbie...
Don't worry about me.
Do you promise me everything's okay? You're not in any trouble, are you?
I'm fine. Jeez, Viv, what's the problem? It's not like I do this all the time. So what if I want to spend some time by myself sometimes?
That's totally fine with me. I don't know, Robbie. Something just seems different about you lately.
God damn it, woman, you're like a broken record. How many times do I gotta say I'm fine? F-I-N-E.
I really wish you wouldn't speak to me like that. I only say these things because I'm concerned about you.
There's nothing wrong with me. I'm totally normal. You're the weird one. You say all this weird crap about me being gloomy or acting strange. How do you think that makes you feel when you grill me like this? Have you even considered that?
I'm sorry. I never meant to upset you. I'm just worried.
Well, give it a freaking rest already. Who are you, my mom? You're always bugging me with crap like, are you eating properly? Do you need a change of clothes? You're gonna start banning me from eating candy next? You're such a heckin' pain in my backside.
Fine. Say no more. I'll keep my mouth shut from now on.
God, what a relief. I never thought I'd live to see the day. I don't have time to play your games. I'm busy. Viv, I'm sorry.
Huh? Why? Did something happen?
I won't be coming home for a little while.
Why not?
I never told you this, but my health hasn't been great for some time now. I went to the hospital and I got a diagnosis. I'm not well.
Really?
Really, listen, babe, the truth is... I only have half a year left to live. I don't want to burden you. I think we should get a divorce.
You have a year left to live? Divorce? Are you serious?
Yes, I have terminal cancer. The sooner you forget about me, the better. All I want is for you to be happy. I'm so sorry for how selfish I've been.
It's cool, don't sweat it. I'm taking all of your assets. Now get the hell out of this house. Or rather, come and get your stuff as soon as you can, then disappear forever. I'm sure it won't be easy since you're ill, but good luck. Don't worry, I'll at least go to your funeral.
Huh? Wait, you're taking my assets?
Sure, let's face it. You won't need any of them if you're gonna be dead in 6 months. We have to put my name on the deed of the house, too. Oh man, I just have so much to do.
That's all you have to say? I just told you I'm terminally ill, you psycho! I just told you I'm gonna die soon and you're talking about money in the house? Have you no heart? How could you?
You're the one who said we're getting a divorce because you didn't want to burn me. Were you hoping I'd break down in tears and beg you not to change your mind? No, it's not like that at all. Actually, scratch that. On second thought, if I'm gonna take all your assets, it's better that we don't divorce. You only have half a year left. Would it really kill you to wait? Forgive me, that was cruel.
But I'd rather we got a divorce.
It's cool. It's only 6 months. It'll fly by before you know it. I'll look after you while you get ready to depart the mortal realm.
I don't want you to see me grow weak and frail. I couldn't bear to have you look after me. To see me in that state, I'd feel so pathetic, so guilty.
Fine, have your way. Don't think I'll visit you in the hospital if you're being like this, though. I'll go to the funeral and that's it. That okay with you?
Well, I was kinda hoping you wouldn't come to my funeral either.
What's the problem? It's not like I'd see you. You'll be in a coffin, right? What were you planning on doing with your assets when you kicked the bucket?
Well, I was gonna give everything to my parents and, some friends and relatives.
Well, we've been together 3 years, Robbie. I'm your wife. Don't you plan on leaving me even a little bit of money? Is that how little I mean to you? It's not gonna be easy getting by on my own, you know.
You do know that if we divorce, you get half my stuff, right? Why are you so opposed to the idea?
I'm not stupid. I know that only applies to our shared assets.
I guess.
Are you really clinging on to this so desperately to your material possessions when you barely have 5 minutes left to live?
I have a whole 6 months. Don't be so insensitive. Besides, chemotherapy doesn't exactly come cheap.
Can't you scrape by somehow or other these last 6 months on your own personal savings?
Look, just because the doctor said I have 6 months left to live, doesn't mean I'm suddenly gonna die exactly 6 months from today. Sometimes people live a few months longer than expected, sometimes years. There's no predicting the future, and I'm not about to make any reckless decisions I could live to regret. I read about one guy who lived a whole 3 years when the doctors told him he had a few months.
That's all the more reason for us not to divorce, if you ask me. We have no idea how much this is all going to cost you.
But I don't want to rely on you financially, babe. I feel pathetic enough as it is. Please, just let me keep hold of my pride. It's all I have left.
I don't see any benefit in divorcing. If you wanted to divorce because you hate me all of a sudden, then that would be one thing. Or like, if you met someone else or something. Wait, is that it?
No way, that's not it, I swear.
Then I'm sorry, Robbie, but I just don't understand. If you really didn't want to burden me, then you wouldn't go springing divorce on me after telling me you had terminal cancer.
You're right, let's just forget this conversation ever happened. I think I might be more sensitive than usual because the stress of it all is just too much to handle. I said some things I shouldn't.
You mean the divorce is off?
Yeah, I guess I can rethink things.
Good, I'm glad to hear it. Right then, it's settled. We're not getting a divorce. Will you be coming home today?
Yeah, I will. I want to take some time alone to calm down, though. I feel like I'm losing my head. I need to rethink my behavior.
Got it. I'm gonna lock the front door now. It's getting late. Message me when you're back, okay?
If you got a minute, I have some good news to tell you.
Nice timing. I was just about to message you with some news of my own. Mind if I call you?
Sorry, I'm supposed to be on my lunch break, but I'm still in the office. Can we do it over a message?
Sure. Okay, well, why don't you go first?
It's about my illness. I got a call from the hospital this morning. They found out it was a false diagnosis.
A false diagnosis? So you're not terminally ill with 6 months left to live?
That's right. Almost makes you want to burst out laughing, right? Well, that and a mixture of anger. Like, seriously? They couldn't have dotted their I's and crossed their T's a little bit better than that? I think I should get a payout for all the stress it caused me. Basically, I'm totally fine. The truth is, I couldn't be healthier. We have nothing to worry about anymore.
Wow, that's great, Robbie. You don't have to tell me, though. I already knew.
Huh? You knew? How?
That you weren't sick. There was no cancer, no false diagnosis, nothing. It was all a big fat pack of lies from the very beginning.
What the heck are you talking about?
It was all just some moronic plan to break up with me.
No, it's true I'm not sick, but the doctors really did tell me I only had 6 months left to live.
Yeah, whatever. We can go with that if you like.
What the hell's with your attitude all of a sudden? You know what? Screw it. I might be totally fine, but I want a divorce.
Oh, wow, you do? Why is that?
You were just as horrible to me back when I told you I was dying. You did nothing but make fun of me. It's like it was all one big joke to you. I just told you that I had terminal cancer, but all you did was talk about materialistic crap like my assets, the house, and money. I've seen your true colors now, woman, and they can't be unseen. I can't take this toxic attitude of yours anymore. I might not be terminally ill, but I'll end up in an early grave if I spend any longer with you.
Is it any wonder if I'm being like this after finding out you've lied to me about having cancer? You're sick in the head. Unlike you, I'm being honest. Go on. You were hoping I'd break down in tears, weren't you? You must have been so disappointed when I saw right through your lies.
I wasn't lying. I don't lie. That's not the man I am.
Okay, prove you're at the hospital. You don't get a terminal diagnosis without having some kind of documentation. Receipts, diagnosis certificates, appointment letters, anything will do. I'm not picky.
I don't have anything left. I tossed it all in the trash because of all the bad memories attached to it.
Okay, fine, let's go with that. Must have been pretty big hospital if they gave you a terminal diagnosis, right? They usually send a bunch of follow-up stuff, but in your case, I imagine you should get some kind of apology letter. I'll keep my eye out on the postbox.
Forget that bullshit. I want a divorce.
What? That was sudden. You were quick to anger.
Life married to you is a fate worse than hell. I'm sick and tired of it, and I want out. I feel like you try to find fault with everything I say.
You're not wrong. I'm doing it on purpose.
I never knew you were this much of a spiteful lowlife. You've made me sick. I should be happy because I just found out I'm not dying. But I feel sad now because of you.
I get it. You fake terminal cancer divorce plot failed. So now you're flipping out at me. You couldn't write this stuff. If you're that desperate to divorce me, let's just get it over with. You will be paying me compensation, though.
Huh? Compensation? Why would I have to pay you compensation?
Because you're cheating on me.
What? I'm not cheating. No way. I wouldn't do that. That's not the man I am. What are you talking about? This makes zero sense.
I know everything, Robbie. You can stop lying to me now. Go on, it might actually feel good to tell the truth for once. Abby, the 28-year-old waitress from the Italian restaurant near your company building. Her family runs a restaurant, and she's been working there part-time for years. Her parents were furious when they found out what their daughter was up to. And not just with her. You turned their precious daughter into damaged goods by wrecking her reputation.
What the? Wait a sec, how in the holy Jesus balls did you know all this stuff? How? This makes less than 0 sense. Yeah, that's right, minus sense. That's what this makes. Explain.
Because I headed over to the restaurant to speak to her. I arrived just before she went off for her lunch break. She told me everything.
Who the hell do you think you are getting involved in my private life like that? God, what have you done? I really liked Abby. She said I was her special chocolate love muffin. You idiot! Me and her were going places before you stuck your freaking nose in.
Phew. Looks like the lies finally stopped. I thought I'd never see the day.
Damn it!
You lied about everything so I wouldn't hate you, and more importantly, so I wouldn't demand compensation. You did everything you possibly could to get out of this marriage without looking like the bad guy. You really are a grade A moron.
Why didn't you just say from the start if you knew?
I needed some time to think, and plus I figured the longer I let you expose yourself as a slimeball you really are, the better.
Abby won't be able to cope without me. Her dad's a master chef, but her cooking sucks balls. She can be clumsy, and he's constantly yelling at her for something or other. That said, she's so bubbly and cheerful, she lights up any room the second she walks in with her big radiant smile. She's kind, caring, and to tell you the truth, she makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside.
I see.
But you, Viv, you'd be absolutely fine on your own. You're confident and independent. You work a full-time job with a decent salary. You can do housework and generally take care of yourself. You don't need me around one bit.
Just because I'd be capable of making it on my own if we split up doesn't mean I wouldn't be hurt.
Oh, come on, babe. Don't be dramatic. I bet you'd be over me in a week. And yet you insist on clinging to me like a goddamn rash. Why are you so intent on destroying my happiness?
The only one who destroyed your happiness is you. Why do you think I can cook? You think I came out of the womb with a frying pan in my hand? The only reason I got good is because you used to nag and complain at me when your food wasn't up to scratch. To be honest, I never really enjoyed it. I just did it to make you happy. And don't even get me started on the housework. I wanted you to have a nice clean house to come back to after work, so I went out of my way into a regular housework routine.
I never asked you to do that.
Maybe not directly, but you damn sure let me know when things weren't up to standard, didn't you? Anyway, whatever. I should be thanking you. You're making me hate you so much that I probably will forget about you quickly.
That's great. I'm pleased it's finally looking like we're going to be able to go our separate ways without any drama. I've been wanting to give Abby the wedding of her dreams for a long time now. She's going to be over the moon when I finally pop the question. Now we can be together for real.
What are you talking about? You two are not getting married.
We promised each other we're going to get engaged.
Oh yeah, that's weird, cause she says there's no way she's marrying you. You seem to be forgetting the minor detail of you not telling her you were already married. I shouldn't have to tell you this, but lies of that magnitude tend to make people change their opinions of you. She was so shocked, she fainted.
What?
She didn't know she was dating a cheating scumbag. She broke down in tears when she found out she'd been playing an active role in destroying a marriage. You're right, she seems like a nice girl. At least she has a sense of basic right and wrong, unlike some people. She says she never wants to see you again.
No way, you have to be lying. What the hell? She isn't answering my calls. She must be busy on her lunch break or something.
Nope, she took some time off work. You broke her heart, Robbie. Abby and her parents were all in agreement. She was in no state to be going to work.
Oh my god, are you serious? Is she really breaking up with me?
Duh. She promised me it was over between you two. Her dad said if you ever showed up at their restaurant again, he's gonna kick the crap out of you and toss you down the front steps head first.
Oh my god, no! Stop this! You have to undo what you did, please! Don't tell her it was all lies, I'm begging you! You can have as much compensation as you want. Just name your price. I'm begging you, Viv.
You for real? You must be even more deluded than I thought. You can't seriously think I'd do that.
Please, Abby's all I have left. I'm begging you. I'll do anything. I swear. What do you want? Money? A car? A holiday? Just name it and it's yours.
There is something I want you to do for me, actually. I want you to sign the divorce papers and pay me my compensation.
I'll pay up, I swear. Please, I'm begging you. Just tell Abby you lied about us being married.
Why would I do favors for the lying scumbag who cheated on me? Do you have any idea how much pain and suffering you've put me through? Do you have any idea how much it hurt to find out the man I love was lying to me and seeing someone else behind my back? It was pure mental torment. My mind was constantly plagued with thoughts like, why is this happening to me? What did I do wrong to deserve this? What do I have to do to make things right? But then I realized my doubts were aimed in the wrong direction. You're the one who's at fault, and you're the one who's gonna pay. I'm so sick and tired of hearing your lies. I'm actually pleased now. My mind is clear and I feel nothing but gratitude that it's finally all gonna be over soon. Don't try and turn me into a liar too.
I'm sorry. There, look, I apologize. So won't you please help me out? Just one last time for old time's sake? You could take all my assets for all I care.
I'm gonna take all your assets as part of the compensation anyway, so forget your bribes. I'd sooner stick pins in my eyes than help you for 1 millisecond. We'll be continuing this discussion through our lawyers. Goodbye.
Please, wait! Surely we don't need lawyers to have a conversation. Just hold on, I'm begging you. I'm so sorry, Viv. You didn't do anything wrong ever. It was all me. I'm the bad guy here, all me. I did this for you. I know now the way I went about it, I was wrong, but the only reason I did it was because I wanted to get a divorce without hurting you. I figured if I told a little white lie or two, I could soften the blow.
So, pretending to have cancer is a little white lie now? Don't make me laugh. You were only thinking about yourself, just like always. You can have your divorce now. I know what a selfish lowlife you are. Now, stop messaging me. I'm busy. The naive, gullible Viv who didn't realize what a deceptive, lying piece of trash you are is gone, and she's never coming back. After that, I divorced my husband. I was awarded all of his assets and a huge amount of compensation for the affair. We still hadn't paid off the mortgage on the house, so I'm letting him stay there. The place is full of bad memories for me now, so I wouldn't want to stay even if I could. Obviously, I reclaimed everything I'd ever paid into. I'm sitting on a nice pile of cash now. I have no idea what I'll spend it on, but I'm thinking of treating myself to something nice. I heard Robbie showed up at Abby's family restaurant countless times after the events of today's saga. Naturally, her dad didn't take too kindly to the scumbag who lied to his daughter, inviting himself inside his restaurant. And he was seen chasing my ex-husband down the street with a baguette while yelling expletives on multiple occasions. Eventually, the police were called. Between that and the fact that Abby told him very clearly she never wanted to see him again for as long as she lives, he had no choice but to give up. Unable to bear the shock, and now a mentally crippled, chronically depressed mess, Robbie quit his job and is now living on his own in our old house while paying off the remainder of the mortgage. I don't know what's going to happen to him from here on out, but since his entire family disowned him out of sheer disgust for his actions, something tells me his future is going to be a lonely one. He can wallow in the pain of regret for what he did for the rest of his life for all I care. He has no one left now, and that's the way it should be. You don't get to lie about having cancer and get away with it. What goes around comes around. I bought myself a nice new apartment with my compensation money after the divorce. Back when I thought my husband was acting strange and decided to do some digging. My days were filled with nothing but hopelessness and despair, and honestly, I didn't even feel like I was alive. To tell you the truth, it didn't get better straight away after the divorce either. It took me a few months before I really started to get over the shock of what he did to me. But this whole thing has made me realize how blessed I am to be surrounded by such an amazing support network of family and friends. And thanks to them, I feel like I'm finally coming back to my old self. Life's full of up and downs, and it's always darkest before the dawn. I know I've had my fair share of downs, but that just means the ups must be just around the corner. Wearing the lessons of the past as armor, I'm gonna carry on attacking life with everything I have to build a future full of happiness.
Gabby, I just finished work for the day.
Right now? This is a lot later than the normal time you get out. I'm assuming you just had a lot of paperwork to catch up on after a few of your coworkers went on vacation, right?
Yeah. I was left with all their workload, and so my fingers are killing me from all the typing I had to do.
Well, good work today, and luckily you're finished now.
And good work to you, too. I saw your text saying that today you had 2 meetings, but that after you were able to end work early.
Yep.
What have you been up to since then?
I've just been in the bath getting myself all cleaned up and relaxing. And actually, I'm still in here reading my book. But I think it's getting close to my bedtime.
I see. Well, take your time and relax a bit more. We have a big day tomorrow. You alright meeting at the bus station tomorrow around 10 a.m., right? That should give us plenty of time to eat a good breakfast and for us to make it to your parents by noon.
Yeah, that works. We can't be late for that, so make sure you get to bed soon tonight.
I'll be fine. Even at the latest, I'll be in bed and ready to sleep by 1. But I am a bit nervous about all of this, so I might not sleep tonight.
Well, you have to talk with my parents about us getting married, right?
What if your dad tells me no or something like that? What am I gonna do? You know how my face gets all flushed when something crazy like that happens, right?
He would never say something like that to you. He really seems to like listening to me talk about you a lot. And both my parents were already happy to hear about us getting married when I brought it up. And my grandma's looking forward to finally meeting you, and she's not that hard to please.
Well, as long as they're all happy, then I guess I'll be okay.
But do you still think it's alright for me not to go see your parents about the marriage? I know you said they live pretty far away and you guys aren't that connected, but is that really okay with you guys?
Well, I don't really plan to talk with them about this. It's not like either of them care what I do now that I'm older. I also remember telling you that they're kind of awful parents in general, so I have no desire to hear what they have to say about any of this. I don't even want to call them, so I'm sorry, but we're not going to go see them. I fear that if I were to show you to them and talk about marriage, they might do something to you or your family. I'm sorry, but we're not going.
Hey, don't worry about it. If you don't feel any regrets about it, then I'm fine. You're the one that understands your parents most, so I'll take your word for it. Sorry for asking again.
No, the fact that you do that so often for the sake of looking out for me is why I love you, Gabby. And that's why we'll be getting married, right?
We really are going to do it, huh?
Are you having second thoughts about this?
No, that's not what I meant. Well, how should I say it? I guess I don't really know what it's going to be like to get married. I've been working long days my whole life, so I've never really stopped to think much about what life will be like after marrying someone. Yet, even though I wasn't thinking about it much, I still managed to find you, Adam. I can't believe I was able to do that.
You act like we haven't been dating for the longest time now.
Well, it's only been a year, right? That's not as long as a lot of people go for. To me, this past year went by in the blink of an eye.
Does this mean that you do feel some reluctance to us getting married?
I'm not feeling any reluctance. I've just never expected that someone would ask for my hand in marriage. I'm surprised I never ran away from you when you first asked me that question.
And I hope you never do. When I think of it, you work from home most of the time, right?
Yeah.
So you never really went out often enough to meet any possible partners. Well, I'm just glad I was able to get to you before any other men started taking notice. I was destined to be with a woman as gorgeous as you.
Us meeting was far more than just a coincidence, huh?
Our first time was back at the gas station when you saw me drop my credit card at the pump and picked it up for me. And after that, we met again at the gym when we realized we both went to the same one.
That's right. It's amazing that we were able to run into each other so often.
Even for those that don't go out much, they still have a chance of finding someone. This definitely has to be our destiny. And after I get to talk to your parents about marrying you, we'll finally be moving in together, right?
Yeah, that's what we've been thinking, right? But I'm also thinking that for a little while, I'll have to work a little bit more for my job.
That's so. I guess I'll be the one moving into your apartment after this, so you can work as much as you like. I'll be there to do any of the chores you need done for a while.
Well, I haven't really cleaned out my apartment in some time.
Well, like I said, I'll be there to help clean while you work. You can just leave all of that to me and focus on whatever you need to get done.
I feel bad for doing that, though.
But we're going to be a married couple soon, so you really don't have to worry about me. Whenever one of us is busy, the other has to be there to support, right? Goes both ways.
Well, I guess I'll let you do that for me then.
All right, thank you. Well, I'm gonna go grab something to eat, and then I'll get into the shower.
Alright. Sorry for carrying this conversation on for a long time.
No problem. I was also talking a lot. Well, see you tomorrow at the station. When I wake up tomorrow, I'll shoot you a text.
Alright. I'll do the same.
Good night.
Good night.
Gabby, have you made it home yet?
Yup, I've made it. And Grandma, thank you for making us that really delicious food today. Even Adam was in love with it and told me he wants to eat it all again sometime.
I see. Well, I'm glad to hear that all of you really liked my cooking. Have my mom and dad said anything about us after we left? No, not anything in particular that I can remember. I guess they said that they think the two of you will really do well after the marriage. Oh, thank goodness. And what about you, Grandma? What do you think of Adam after finally getting to meet him in person? Are you with Adam right now? Nope, he's not here with me at the moment. We still haven't moved in with each other quite yet. Actually, he told me that he was really tired out after all the bustle of today, so we said goodbye to each other after getting off the bus. Adam was pretty nervous to see you all today and talk about marriage. You noticed that, right? Gabby, you really do love that Adam guy, don't you? Yes, of course I do. That's the whole reason we planned to get married. And Grandma, you think that he's a pretty nice guy as well, right? I really don't want to say what I have to say, so to stop myself, can the two of you just call off getting married for me? I can see that Adam is not going to turn out the way you'd like. Huh? What are you talking about? Did Adam end up doing something wrong while he was around you? No, that's not what I'm talking about. I just think that once you marry a man like him, you'll become sad by living the life you'll have started living. I don't understand what you mean by that. I'm very happy about us right now, and I don't think any of that will change after marriage. I know that it seems that way right now, but I'm asking you, please, do as I'm saying. Are you asking for me to tell Adam no after all this time? I can't just change my mind like that about us getting married. Gabby, your grandma knows about these sorts of things. I get that. I know that back when I was living with you and my parents at home, I would always listen to you giving me advice to help me along. But asking me to break up with my fiancé when we are close to marrying one another isn't going to happen, no matter how many times you ask me. I know that. I'm asking you to do something that's really awful. But Adam is doing terrible things that I'm not sure you quite understand yet. I'm not sure myself what those things could be, but I know he's doing them. I'm sure there are many people that hold things against him now because of his actions. You think that of Adam? You're kidding, right? I would never joke with you about something as serious as this. But Adam is just your average office worker. He likes to go to the gym and work out, and he loves going to different cafes to try their coffee. What about that is so bad? No matter how normal and simple you think someone is, there are those that are very good at hiding horrifying things about themselves.
but that's just how we are as humans, so it can't be avoided. I have things that people hate about me as well, right? But compared to Adam, the things I'm hated for are nothing.
Grandma, you're going to say such horrible things about the man I plan on marrying? Stop talking about him like that.
I'm so sorry, Gabby. But before you both get married, can you please think this over one last time? That's the last thing I'll ever ask from you. You can still wait a little longer, so take that time to think, okay? Please.
I'm not sure how much longer we will wait to hand in the marriage forms, but I get it. I'll take some time to think this over a bit more.
Thank you, Gabby. I really am sorry for saying such harsh things about Adam to you today.
That's fine. I understand that you've always been trying to look out for me, and I want to make sure that I remain as happy as I can be. But if there's really nothing wrong with him, I'm going to get married. And if that happens, I want you to stop talking about him like this.
Gabby, when I'm finished with work, is it all right for me to come to your place?
Today's not going to work. I'm sorry. I have to go out for a little bit.
Wait, so you're not going to be home?
Yeah, I have to head out of state for the next 2 days. Sorry.
No worries, it's part of your job, so it can't really be helped. It's just weird is all. Recently, we haven't really been able to meet much.
That's right. I've really had to make my job the priority recently.
Yeah, it just sucks because I was finally able to see your family and talk to them about us getting married. We're getting ready to be married and move in together. I'm just feeling a bit lonely now is all.
But by next month, my work should all calm down a bit.
Next month? Are you saying that me moving in with you before then isn't going to happen?
I guess so. If we can manage, I'd like to wait until after that.
I can even manage all of the things that I'll need to have moved to your place and work with the moving truck for us. And actually, I'd like to stop paying for this place now. I've already paid enough rent here, and I'd like to be out before the next billing cycle.
I understand that you want to get out of there, but wait. Please, I really don't have the time right now.
This doesn't mean something like you're cheating on me or anything, right?
Huh? Why would I ever do that to you?
Just wondering. Recently, we've only been meeting once a week at best. And so I really have no idea what you've been up to these days.
But you can't just suspect things like that. I'm really doing my best right now to finish whatever work I have to get done so that we can move in sooner.
Hey, about us getting married. Do you think it'd be alright if I became a stay-at-home husband?
Huh? Like a housewife? But I guess, house husband?
Well, you seem pretty busy with work, right? So that must mean you're making more than I am with my job. So while you're focused on bringing in all the money for the two of us, I can stay home and do chores and cook to make sure that you're not worried about any of that.
Well, you have a point. But to be honest, I'd like it if you kept your job as well. I mean, your current job you have is really good, right? You're pretty high up in the company and have really good health insurance. I don't think me with the job I have can make enough to compare to the job you have currently.
Don't worry about that. I know that you'll be able to work hard and keep us going. And if something were to happen where you couldn't make enough, I could find something to make money from.
Wait, but listen. Didn't we talk about the two of us continuing to work full-time for the first few years after getting married?
But things won't change if I continue to work.
I think we'll be fine if we both work.
Wait. Could this be you getting upset because you'll be the only one working? Are you the kind of woman that thinks all men need to work a job when they're married?
That's not what I'm talking about, Adam. I'm just not sure what the future holds for us yet, so I think it's best that we don't quit anything just yet until we know for sure. Let's just continue what we're doing in marriage, and then we can think about this more if we have any problems.
Well, I really want to start staying at home once we get married, Gabby. Right. You have a lot of money in your savings, right?
Savings? Well, living on my own for a while, I've been able to save a bit. I guess never going out with anyone has its benefits.
Well, we're going to be married soon, so we have to start talking about all we'll be sharing. I'd like for the two of us to have a shared bank account and all of that. It'll help us in our later years by being able to accumulate all of our savings together, right?
Well, that's also true.
Then how about the next time we meet, we talk more about our money? Now, good luck with work.
All right, thank you. I'll let you know when I arrive at the other office. Then let's call for a little bit.
I'm sorry. Since I'm not able to meet you today, I made plans to go out with one of my coworkers for drinks tonight. So I don't think I'll be able to call at all.
I see. All right then. I guess I'll just text you instead.
Okay. Have a safe trip.
Adam, you told me that from today you'd be coming over here, right?
Yeah, I did say that. I'm on my way now.
You're coming by bus, right?
Yeah. I'm almost to the bus stop near your place. What's up? Are you going to say you have to do some more work now?
No, that's not it. It's just that yesterday when we called each other, you seemed a bit down. And I've been thinking about you ever since.
You noticed that?
Did something happen to you?
Actually, I got a call from my dad yesterday. And he told me that my mom has come down with some...
Are you serious?
He told me that my mom has come down ill with something serious. And he then went on to tell me that the operation for that will cost around $30,000. And before we even talked about paying for it or not, he mentioned that if she doesn't get the operation, things will only get worse. And when I heard that, I started thinking about helping them out.
So, are you going to help them pay for it?
But in my case, I don't have much in my savings for that. So even if I did give them some money, they wouldn't be able to afford $30,000.
Your dad doesn't have that kind of money?
Of course not, and that's the reason he probably called to explain all of this to me. So, Gabby, I really hate to ask this from you, but do you think you could help us with this?
Me?
I don't really have anyone to ask something like this from. I was actually planning on asking you all of this when I arrive. This is all a bit sudden, but you think you can help my family with this one?
So this is how you've been lying to people, huh?
What? What does that mean?
When talking about you, Adam, people bring up a man that likes to scam marriages. Or even better, scam the elderly out of money, right?
What? What are you talking about? Why are you saying all of this now?
Because I know now. I know everything you've done up until now. I know that you have a lot of victims as well. So please don't start trying to give me excuses for all of that.
What the hell? Did you start looking into me behind my back?
I couldn't trust you fully.
Well, if you know about me, then it's over now, huh? Do you think it'll be that simple? Because I was really planning on getting married to you, Gabby. And honestly, I've never done anything wrong.
But right now, you're trying to steal my money from me, right?
I never said I was stealing, did I? I just wanted your help in paying for my mom's surgery. And in return, I thought we could go out for some fun before we got married.
You've really been planning to get married to me?
Yes.
Why?
Because being able to live with you would be amazing. I don't have to work a job anymore. And you already know that I'd be able to live off whatever you've earned. And I know that you have more money saved up than what you told me before, right?
So that's why you want to marry me. You've never actually been in love with me.
Oh, come on, Gabby. Have you not been reading the situation at all? Why the hell else would I choose a single woman that's in her mid-30s to marry? If I wanted to marry someone for their looks, I'd have chosen someone way younger than you. But because of the money you have, I was able to overlook your age and move on with getting married to you. I'm not very young myself, so at this point, we're at our last resort.
You really are the worst. I am so happy that I believed in everything my grandma said about you.
Huh? Your grandma said?
You came to my house to see my family and talk about us getting married, right? That's when you met with my grandma and told her you'd marry me.
And?
She told me she noticed something wrong with you.
What the hell does that even mean? Am I supposed to believe that your grandma is some kind of genius?
I'm not sure if she's a genius or not, but she told me she realized that you're not the man you tried to look like.
That's scary. Maybe she's the kind of woman that thinks she can just judge anyone before really getting to know them. Did she tell you her God said for you not to trust me? You shouldn't believe that crap.
If you want to make fun of her, go right ahead. But I've now learned that you really are the terrible man she told me about. And also, she's been saying that things are finished with you.
Of course they are. You looked into everything I've done now, so there's no way we'll get married, right? And all my things that I left at your house are fair game. You can either keep them or just throw them all out. Goodbye now.
Adam, I actually haven't looked into you at all yet.
Why do you know about all the things I've done so well?
Because just a bit ago, the police arrived at my house. And that's when they were kind enough to tell me all about you.
The police? Hey, what the hell did you tell them?
I told them everything I know. I told them about the house you're living in right now and about where you're working currently. I also told them that you're planning on coming to my place soon and to wait for you to come.
Hold on a second. I told you that I'm not doing anything wrong right now. I made sure to stop all of those scams when I started dating you. That's the whole reason I've been working a normal job now.
You say you've stopped, huh? You mean you've stopped going out with those other girls that you've been stealing money from? I heard that they all threw you away when they realized what you'd been doing. But before any of them could take you to court or anything like that, you had already skipped town and moved to your next location.
Yo, why are the police at my place right now? Please tell them this isn't the right place and give them another address. I can see them on my smart doorbell knocking on my door. I really was wanting to get married to you, Gabby. There's nothing wrong about wanting to marry the woman of my dreams, right?
And so what? You were still only wanting to marry me for my money. I'm sorry, but I don't feel anything for someone like that anymore. Especially when they open up to the fact that they only care about money and themselves like you have.
But I really wanted to start living a normal life. But I really wanted to start living a normal and safe life from now on. Please help me. I need you.
I don't give a crap, Adam. The moment they saw you getting on the bus at the stop, they knew to track you down. They're at your house and your office now, and two are standing with me right now watching the conversation we're having. Man, this is just like my grandma said. She said that you were going to be finished. After that, there were no more replies that came from Adam about his situation or anything, really. The police officers that were out on the watch for him were able to take all that he told me while we texted and use that as good enough evidence to arrest him on the street. And then I started to learn a bit more about how he came about finding me before we started to date. Apparently, he had seen me at the bank one day and got a good look at my account information regarding my savings. And that's when he made me his next target. He then started to learn about my life after that and set up times where he'd bump into me in public, like at that gas station. And to make sure he saw me even more often, he got a membership at the gym I'd been going to so that he could make us seem like we were destined for each other. I was also able to learn more about the other woman he targeted, and they were also all pretty well-off women whom he tried scamming as much money as he could from. I'm sure that a lot of them feel like fools for being played by Adam, but when you find someone that loves you, you try your hardest to believe them. In my case, I was fortunate enough to not lose any money to Adam, but my heart was left with a huge crack in it due to his lies. But learning that at the end of all of this I was able to help in the arrest of Adam, I sort of felt a bit of confidence in myself. Adam is now stuck in jail for a while as he awaits his hearing in court over the crimes he committed for the past 10 years. What else is crazy is that the police later told me, when they were with me at my place, that Adam's parents aren't even alive anymore and that they passed away years ago. I guess that explains why he was never willing to show me to them, as it was all part of his plan to have them be the reason behind stealing my money. I'm just glad that I made the right decision about him before we did anything permanent. I sure was a bit scared of my grandma at first after all the things she said to me about Adam and how she felt about him, but me trusting in her like I've always done was the right call, and I was able to stay out of any sort of divorce situation. But even if it wasn't for her warning, the moment that Adam began to talk about my income and how much I was making, I started to doubt him. Yet, knowing me, I might have just thrown out all of those doubts anyway about him telling me he loved me and fallen for his trap in the end. I really am grateful for what my grandma did for me, so I went to my parents' house again and told her about everything that had occurred. She then replied by saying that she's so grateful that I never was taken advantage of, and then smiled at me with tears of joy. I may have to wait longer now to find someone that will marry me, but I'd say the wait is much better than being married to a fraud. And from now on, anytime I do end up with someone that I love and want to marry, I'll run them by my grandma first to make sure they pass her test. Of course, she won't be around forever though, so I need to learn from her how to manage myself better when trusting those that I want to love. This world is full of dangerous people like Adam, and so it's important to know how to separate those kinds of people from the ones that actually care about others. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.